There's a little town named Little Valley, and that town is filled with scandal! Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Acme Comedy Theater's improvised soap opera Scandal. Now in its 21st fantabulous scandalous season. That's right, we've been doing this for a long time. But don't ask us what's going to happen tonight, because we have no idea! Now let's meet our cast of characters. A random sampling of 6 citizens of Little Valley. First, she's engaged to Chet Bronson, but she's in love with everyone else. Now she's pregnant with who knows whose baby. Will a new leaf be turned over by
Veronica Schwartz?
Veronica's fiance is this man. He's not much of a man, but a man nonetheless. And he's trying to earn enough money to keep his fiance happy. He's
Chet Bronson.
Our next citizen owns the local bookstore, and unbeknownst to her, the bookstore was used as a front for the mafia. Then it was being used as a sting operation by the police, also unbeknownst to her. Also unbeknownst to her, she's falling in love. She's
Schwartz.
Ladies and gentlemen, he's back, and he's back with a badge. And he's finally found a partner that shares his passion to capture Crispin, Scarborough. Looks like things are looking up for
Johnny Powers.
Johnny's ex-wife is this lady. She turned her back on the only trustworthy cop in Little Valley, and she turned back on him again and again. Now her yoga studio was the last scene of Crispin's wrath. She's torn between love and safety. She's
Melissa Moonbeam Powers.
And finally, ladies and gentlemen, the cause of all this scandal. He's the outspoken head of the mafia in Little Valley. Also, he's in waste management. He's
Crispin Scarborough.
And sure, there's plenty of other people in Little Valley too. A mayor and some criminals and another cop and a diner that serves lots of meat. And all those people are played by these 2 action-packed, dressed in black, the black shirts. They're on the case. Lucky for them, Little Valley is a little town. Now as we start our story, be sure to hang on to your hats and glasses, because we've got a tale to tell that's full of scandal. We begin at a crime scene investigation with Johnny Powers and Charlie Waters. That's right, laugh at their names. They're investigating the crime that took place at the yoga studio, trying to get information from Moonbeam.
Can you just hold my leg?
Melissa.
I'm just trying to balance without using my arms.
This is not helping the situation. Look, wait, Melissa.
Damn it, you are not much help. Maybe you should go back to your meter maid job.
Melissa, we can fight later, and then make up.
No, I don't want to fight.
And then fight, and then make... Look.
No, I want to help you. It's just I wanted you to help me help you, see? And you know when my chakras are aligned, I'm a lot more helpful. You, come on, you know, we were married for how many years?
Detective Powers, this is interesting, but we got a case here.
I know. Sorry, Charlie.
Yeah, but hold on, I didn't get to see him. He's been out of town. Can you just hold on?
Can you just dust for prints, take a look around, see if you can find anything. I'll see what I can get out of her.
Thank you. Honey, listen. I love you. And I am so sorry that I had sex with that douchebag.
Wait, which douchebag?
Well, actually I didn't have sex with him, but I did eat meat with him and I feel terrible.
Melissa, there's a big difference between eating meat and having sex with a douchebag.
But it's not for a yogi like me because, you know, one of the 7 principles of yoga is abstinence. And, you know, I'm just wishy-wishy that I can make it through the whole day without wanting sex or meat.
But then again, we all can barely make it through the day without sex or meat. We go next to Chet Bronson, who's picking up trash along the side of the highway when he's paid a very painful visit by Crispin Scarborough. He's trying to weed out the rats in his operation.
Okay. Can't pick up trash without a uniform. Here we go, uniform. Okay, down to work. All right.
Enter Mr. Scarborough.
Oh, hey, Mr. Scarborough. How's it going?
How you doing, Chip?
It's Chet. Chet. I had friends call me Chip before, so that's cool.
You're doing a good job for me.
Well, thanks. You know, I'm trying to pick up trash, put on the company uniform. Okay, yeah. See that?
You know,
You missed the spot, that's what he said. But show some respect.
That was uncalled for. I'm just trying to pick up trash. You know, things have been a little weird, you know, since last time I saw you. Man died and everything, and you know, a little weird about that.
Yeah, there's a lot of crime in Little Valley, Chip.
Chet.
Thing is, you're becoming a good part of, a major part of this organization. I like that.
It's nice to hear that someone's starting to take me seriously.
Yeah. The fact that you buried a couple dead hookers last week certainly goes a long way.
Yeah, well, that was hard for me to do emotionally and physically. bad and everything, but, you know, I'm just trying to do whatever you need, so shut up. What are you going to say?
I want to promote you one more time.
There's going to be more money this time?
No, I just want to promote you. Give you more responsibility.
Okay.
Now listen, the shipment, as you know, is in. We've got the Honduran hookers.
More hookers? What? Every week is hookers.
We've got the cocaine.
Oh, and cocaine? I guess those go hand in hand.
They're sitting in the antique bookstore.
Why are hookers and cocaine in the antique bookstore?
It's genius, isn't it?
Oh, it seems like a horrible place to hide them.
Yeah. Thing is,
why would you hide hookers and cocaine? Well, you're the mastermind.
Anyway, no one will think to look in the antique bookstore.
All right, so, yeah, okay.
Yeah, I need you to keep an eye on it.
Just watch? No burying this time?
Just keep an eye on it. You don't keep an eye on it, you know what happens.
You want us to remind them how important this is
to
us?
Hammer, remind them.
Oh, no.
This is just a little something for you to keep in mind.
Okay,
We go to the antique bookstore that's full of hookers and cocaine.
So, baby, I ain't been rolled in like, what, 2 days? This is getting very lonely.
Can I get you some tea or
Tea? How about you give me some tea bag?
That's something dirty, right?
You got anything to eat in here?
Oh.
Because we're getting kind of hungry.
If you could stay away from the books, please. I think some of your moisture might do some damage.
Oh, you think some moisture will do some damage? Oh, please don't. You think the books don't like my body?
You think you're too good for us to steal our cocaine from your books? Oh, cocaine is so good coming from your old books.
Oh, it's too soft here. Let me sit down on your book.
Just
I think one of your books.
keep an eye out.
Thanks for coming.
I just gotta watch the hookers and the cocaine.
That's gonna really help here.
Hi, your sister's here, and there's apparently hookers and cocaine.
Yes,
my fiance.
It's a party, ladies. Come on, let's have some fun. Look, oops, one of your books just disappeared up my skirt. Sorry, you're not getting that one back.
I don't know what the fuck is going on here.
You want to try some cocaine, honey? Come over here.
Well, I'm pregnant, but I don't see why not.
It's good. Look, make you laugh.
We now go to the only two people who weren't at that scene. Johnny is at the mayor's office, trying to report fellow bad cops. He knows the only one he can trust is Charlie.
So what I'm telling you is this whole force is bent. If it wasn't for Charlie Powers, I don't know what I'd do.
Oh, Johnny, oh, Johnny boy. I tell you what, I know that the whole entire force is corrupt. I mean, my goodness, Crispin Scarborough, he stabbed me. He killed me because I wasn't on the take enough for him. There's nothing I can do. There's nothing I can do to help you there, Johnny.
You've done enough. You've given me powers, and that's a start.
You know,
Because he's the only honest cop on this force other than me.
you and Powers stick together, you'll take over this whole department.
Department of Waters and Powers. I like the way that sounds. But that's not the important thing. I need you to keep the rest of the department off my back.
Johnny, how am I supposed to do that?
You're the mayor! Grow a spine, for God's sake!
Oh, the last time I grew a spine, I was there bleeding on the floor. Johnny, you're our only hope here in this town. I'm not strong enough to stand up to Crispin. We need you, Johnny.
That's right. Crime works out a lot. So I keep up with it. And you too can do the same thing if you just give it a chance. Turn your back on your corrupt past.
Johnny, I don't know how. I don't know how. You're such an inspiration, though. Maybe someday I can be as strong as you.
Well, I lead by example, Mayor. But you just do one thing. You find more men like Charlie Waters, and this department will grow into a flower of justice.
I'll try my best there, sir. I'll try my best.
Flowers of justice smell nice, but watch out for thorns. I know that was dumb. We now go to Sammy's Steak, Rattle, and Roll. Chet and Veronica are discussing their experience at the antique bookstore filled with cocaine and hookers that they both stumbled across.
So I was just trying to have a conversation with my sister and catch up with her since it's been a really long time. And then I walk in and there's hookers.
And cocaine, yeah.
And cocaine, which by the way was real. And
The
then there's
hookers,
you.
yeah, and the cocaine, yeah. What? Huh? that was weird.
First of all, we had a deal that you would never go to my sister's bookstore. Because I see the way you look at it, okay? Second of all, there's hookers and cocaine. What are you doing there?
Well, come on. I don't have orgasms. What do you think I'm doing there? Watch it. I was keeping an eye out on it. You know, this Crispin Scarborough, he's keeping a stiff thumb on me, and I gotta do a lot of stuff here, and I'm getting all emotional about it, and you come and tell me I should be with the hookers and the cocaine.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. You know how you crying turns me on. There's nothing like a man bawling his eyes out that makes me want to just caress his sweet touch.
Yeah? This seems appropriate in a restaurant.
It's entirely appropriate in a restaurant to caress a man's touch. We go back to the bookstore. Karen has managed to get rid of all the hookers and the onlookers. When Johnny Powers comes marching in to debrief her about the wiretapping that you may remember happened 3 or 4 weeks ago.
Thank you, goddess of books, for allowing me to rid the cocaine and hookers from my shop.
Smells like a Peruvian whorehouse in here.
I'm trying to clear it out, but it's, the hookers and the cocaine, it's hard to get out of the books.
I
It gets
understand.
in there and...
Yeah, I understand that, Karen, but I can't protect you if this kind of thing keeps going on in here.
Listen, I had nothing to do with it, please.
That's the only reason you're not in jail, because I know you're too good of a person to have anything to do with hookers and cocaine.
Right. So if you need me to wear a bug again, I'll do it. I just need some proper training ahead of time because things got a little...
Yeah, that didn't go as planned. I'm sorry about that last phone call. I misdialed, but...
Yeah.
Look, I'm not going to put you in that kind of jeopardy again. You're just not cut out for that kind of thing.
Well, I think I could be a good detective, you know? I mean, I could be undercover and...
Absolutely, but I'm not going to put you on under the hot wire again. No, I think what you need to do is observe and report for me. You can do that.
Well, as long as you keep my bookstore safe. I was up to my neck in hookers and cocaine. Just 5 minutes ago, I was able to eradicate them.
Yeah, sorry about that. I would have been here sooner, but I had a meeting with the mayor.
Right.
But look, you're a good person, Karen. One of the only other ones in this town other than me, Marge, whatever happened to her. But I don't want anything bad to happen to you. I'm really sorry I put you in jeopardy.
Thanks.
You just watch yourself. You watch what's going on. If anything strange happens, you call me.
Well,
If you drop a dime, I'm a phone call away, young lady.
well, it's getting pretty lonely since the hookers have been gone.
Lonely? But you have all this knowledge around you, this literature.
But I realized when the hookers were here that I really liked people being around.
Well, I think you need to up your standard of company, but I can see that. I can get pretty lonely being an honest detective in a dishonest town.
Yeah, and being a literary store in an illiterate town is also hard on me.
We got a lot in common, me and you, Karen.
So,
Maybe we should spend a little more time together.
yeah.
Maybe you and me, Sammy's, steak.
Yeah, I'm free tomorrow, tonight, and the next night after that.
Maybe we can make it a threesome.
We go to Crispin Scarborough in his offices of Little Valley Waste Management and Associates. Chet Bronson's there to report to him about what he saw at the bookstore. And he also has some questions about where's Garbage Marge.
So I cataloged about 15 hookers and, 30 pounds of cocaine. So, I got some questions about stuff that's going on around here.
Listen, your promotion didn't come without privilege.
Wait, what, the question privilege?
Yeah. You know why? I'll tell you why. Come over here, Chip.
It's Chet. Just call me by my name for once.
There's some loose lips around this town.
My
You understand?
What? What are you saying? I can keep a secret.
Yeah, like that Franco Festivus blew into town last week.
I haven't told anyone that he was shot to death.
Yeah.
Multiple times. That's fine. So, anyway.
That greasy guinea bastard got what he was asking for.
I'm sure he did. So, I just want to know, what is Garbage Marge? I mean, what happened to her? She was your dad and everything? And that's
Did you say Garbage Marge?
Yeah, what if I did? What happened to her?
I'll tell you what happened to her. Same fate is going to become of you. Open your frickin' little mouth.
Oh.
She's gone, Chip. She's gone.
Okay. That's all I needed to know.
You don't want to know that I killed her?
I was just gonna leave there. Why'd you have to tell me that? Damn it! I know too much.
Melissa Moonbeam Powers is in her yoga studio, giving some much better advice to Veronica than the whole bit about smoking cocaine, snorting, whatever.
So I think the worst thing I did was that I smoked the cocaine instead of snorted it, which is just stupid and bad for you.
Maybe you should try what I'm trying right now. Because I'm going to be honest with you, yoga's not working for me very well right now.
Well, what are you on?
Wishy, wishy, wishy. Wishy, wishy. I wishy, wishy, wishy.
How much is that? Where do I get some?
Just kind of cross your fingers and, I wish I wouldn't smoke cocaine. I wish I wouldn't want sex. Wishy, I don't want meat.
Yeah, that's bullshit. I'm not gonna.
No, seriously. I have done 5,000 sun salutations and it hasn't helped, but I think wishy, really hard, it helps.
I don't think so.
Veronica, with you, it's all about you. Do you ever...
Thank you. Thank God somebody finally realized that it's all about me.
No, it's not all about you. Don't you see I'm struggling? I need you to be a friend to me.
Well, I've never been a friend to anybody before.
But you are my friend.
I've been a lover. I've been a under the covers. I'm about to be a mother.
Veronica, you're not going to be a mother if you keep doing drugs.
No, that's not what I heard. I just heard the baby's going to come out all fucked up.
Yeah, and your baby's
But I'll still be a mother.
Yeah, but that's going to be really fucked up when your kid hates you, and then you're going to be pissed because you're a failure.
Well, why shouldn't my kid hate me? Everybody else hates me.
I don't hate you yet. I will hate you soon if you don't listen to me.
I'm listening. You don't hate me for real?
No.
You don't think I'm a bad person?
I do think you're a little bad, but only because you've done some bad things. I think you're a good person in your heart.
Okay, I love you. I love you. Oh, that's the closest I've ever
We go back to Karen and Johnny. Things have moved really fast.
So much more relaxing than Melissa was. Usually she had to hit me 3 or 4 times before we got this close.
Well, if you do want me to stay with you, I will expect a proposal soon.
Karen, you know crime comes first with me.
And I don't need anything specific, just sort of a special surprise kind of proposal. Maybe in a park.
And how much should I spend on this proposal?
Well, it's supposed to be 1/3 of your salary, right? That's what I read in Bride magazine. After our first date, I got Bride magazine, and I don't know why I wasn't reading magazines before.
Is Veronica here? We went to get a juice and I lost her.
Melissa!
Oh my God!
What are you doing here?
You're the worst ex-husband ever with your arm around my friend!
The key word in that is act, Melissa. We're divorced.
And we're getting married!
Well, I haven't got to that yet.
Well, it's pretty sure, and I just want to warn you so that you just don't get more upset later, so that's really the way.
Oh, she's doing the wishy thing. That's never good.
Oh my God, I can't sun salutation anymore. It's not working, it's not working! I want to renew our vows! Don't you understand? I need a proposal. I never even got to marry. No, but I love you and I'll even respect you. I want to.
I know what you're thinking. How did Johnny Powers wind up with all the women of Little Valley begging on his arms? And I've got one word for you. Scandal. We go to Charlie Waters. He's talking to Crispin in a dark alley.
Not comfortable with you touching me there. Look, Scarborough. I understand you've got a plan. You need to understand, I don't like you, and I know you don't like me. But Detective Johnny Powers, I've got him wrapped around my finger. He thinks I'm a pretty top cop right now.
Waters, it's always been a business proposition.
Yeah. If it wasn't for the money, I'd run you in myself.
The fact that you took the money and killed Franco Festivus means we're kind of on the same side.
And the fact that I know that you killed your only daughter means we have no choice but to be on the same side.
What kind of partners they are?
I happen to know those are illegal. Just in case of the murder.
Sometimes the littlest of things can bring down the biggest of men. Veronica Schwartz finally gets that talk with her sister Karen. They're out at the park. She's waiting for Johnny to propose.
I'm not sure how to stand, if I should just sort of, but you're sure he's coming, right? Right. I mean, I'm pretty sure I told him the part and I said soon, so. Oh, I remember when I got proposed to. It was beautiful. Yeah, I
I cried 500 times.
Yeah, it was really exciting for me too.
Really? Because you haven't been proposed to yet.
Yeah, no, I'm really glad this time about you. Okay, yay.
Okay, well.
It's just that for once I have something going on in my life, you know. I have a lover. I have had drugs in my shop.
Did I mention that I'm pregnant? I know, right? It's unbelievable.
It's unbelievable that you always have something to top my shit! Damn it!
Well, I'm sorry that I've always been the interesting sister. I got the accent, you got nothing.
You are like Madonna with that accent! When did we ever live on Long Island?
How does Madonna sound anything like that?
No, Madonna got the English accent after she moved to England, and you haven't even lived in Long Island. It's just people who get accents, really. I've never said this to you before, but it's just a little bit affected. It's a little bit affected. It's not.
Oh, really? Well, I think you're a little bit affected.
Well, well, I'm affected, but not the way I said you were affected. I'm affected by the fact that this is. I need to look nice for when he comes with this.
Oh, God. Just give me an easier task, please, but just start by taking your hair down and, take these glasses off. What is it, 1953?
Well, I hope I'll be able to see which one is him.
Let's take this off, show off your figure.
No. Oh, jeez.
Oh my God, you're kind of cute.
Park there if you want. I'm not the meter maid anymore.
Wait, this is the guy? Yes! Yes!
Oh! Yes. Yeah, I got away from Melissa. I told her that if she was to meditate, she'd be a lot better.
This is my fiance.
Yeah.
You changed your hair.
Yeah. She gave me a makeover.
You look great.
Thank you.
This is weird. You're that cop, right?
Yeah.
The one that's always trying to bring down Crispin Scarborough?
Yes.
He helped get the cocaine and hookers out of my store, and he saved me like a hero, and it's like
I'm
living in a dream.
Sorry, but I have to forbid this. This is no good.
She's over 21. You can't forbid this.
Yeah, no,
She's my sister. I gotta look out for her. He's no good.
No good. I'm the only good person in this town.
Listen, Crispin Scarborough is he's a decent man and a good leg.
Look, I thought he was decent. You know, he was the only one who used to buy my books and everything. No. He is the one who's bringing all this terrible stuff to Little Valley. He's bringing in the hunter and hookers in the oil tanker. He's the one who's screwing up the trash system. And he's trying to get him demoted to meter maid, which...
Name one of those things that's bad.
I dare you, name one of them. Chet Bronson, knowing that Crispin is killed, his once loved garbage Marge goes to see the cops. He's gonna turn evidence. So he goes to see Charlie Waters. And of course, they're meeting in the dark alley. That's how Waters does his business.
I do most of my meetings right here.
It's a little weird, but right.
You never know who's watching.
It's true. A lot of people could be watching. They got something to say.
All right, calm down.
No too much. That's the thing. And no too much.
Look,
It's like
Chet,
that movie with
calm down. Just out with it.
Yeah, I'm getting lightheaded. I'm getting okay.
All right. So, what did you see? Ah,
Sorry.
damn it! What is going on with you?
I'm just hyperventilating a little bit. I know that Crispin Scarborough killed a bunch of people.
Oh yeah? And
Yeah.
how do you know this?
Oh.
Did you see it?
Well, no, but he told me that killed his own daughter. You know, I can't live with that. That's too much.
So you came by this information directly from him?
Yeah, I did.
No one else?
No, he told me.
And have you told anyone else?
No. You were the first person I came to.
Well,
Called
Chet.
the police department and he told me to meet you in the back
Meet you in the dark alley, exactly, right.
And I figured I'd tell you, oh God, wait a minute.
It's,
I want to
wait,
make sure you're holding my neck.
Right thing.
Oh,
No.
Wait a minute.
Relax.
Yeah, squeeze it.
You did the right thing, Chet. Don't worry.
No.
It's a good decision. Just go to sleep. Just go to sleep. There you go.
That's scandal. Veronica goes to Crispin to tell him about the future marriage of Karen and Johnny. In a dark alley across town.
Boy, this sure is romantic.
What's wrong with our spot?
I've always liked our spot. I remember you finding my spot right here on this spot. Listen, I didn't just come here to reminisce about our sexcapades. I also came here because I gotta tell you some very important information. You know the twitty little sister of mine? She's marrying that Johnny Powers.
Powers?
Yeah, I know. He's a loser. I mean, you'd think my blood relative could do better than that, right?
Let me tell you something about that Powers. It's not gonna end good. And I don't mean the marriage.
But you're not saying my sister's in any danger, are you?
Well, that depends.
Depends on what?
Depends on you. Depends on information you get for me.
I'm bringing you information right now.
Not good enough. I can read about that tomorrow.
I don't know what you want from me.
Now that Powers has got a badge again, which is a joke, I want to know when the next bust is going down.
Can't we just work this out the old way?
The old way? You're sleeping with everybody in town.
Yeah.
The old way doesn't work.
I'm sorry.
Scarborough, we got a little problem.
Hey, you're that cop that hangs out with that Powers guy.
Waters.
Holy shit, you're bad. You're a bad cop. So he's like good cop and you're like bad cop.
She's quick. Chet Bronson knows everything.
Chet Bronson don't know shit.
And now she does too.
Chet Bronson doesn't even know how to tie his own shoes. Guess who does that for him?
Veronica, shut up!
They're both gonna have to go.
I didn't want to have to do it this way, but... Waters, get the hammer. Get the hammer and take care of this.
I'll do exactly that. Come with me.
I
Don't
thought
worry.
we had
It'll be
something!
quick and painless.
You fucked me like you can!
Will Chet and Veronica enjoy a peaceful slumber at the hands of Crispin Scarborough? Will Crispin never rule the town safely? Will Charlie Waters betray him in the end? Find out next week in another exciting episode of Scandal!